Okay, so I'm gonna react to the second batch of 6 videos for the Skynet Grok AI video contest. So I'll be starting with this one and going for all these 6. And I previously reacted to these 6. And the link to that previous react session will be in the description. And it is right over here. It premiered 4 hours ago, although I actually made it a few days back. I was hoping to premiere both of the reaction packs back to back, but that did not work out. So I'm recording this one now, and then I will premiere it probably tomorrow or the next day. Okay, so anyways, so yeah, I did all 6 of those up to Shiba Booty. And then we'll be starting with this one from Emmy to Hedgehog. So let me show you the channels of the people. So this is Emmy the Hedgehog, or Te Hedgehog, and I have not reacted to any of her stuff before, but I have seen her around in various live chats in the Skyebrows community. So live streamers in the Skyebrows community, I've seen her in the live chats. ClkWrkCuttlfish, I have not reacted to any of his stuff, but I think I've been seeing him in some live chats as well. I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure that I've been seeing him in various live chats. Lord Sieben or Sieben, I'm probably mispronouncing that. I do not remember this guy. I might have seen him around, not sure. This guy, totally new to me, and as you can see, he has nothing on his channel, but he's got the video right here, So Much to Learn, and that's because it is unlisted. Yeah, so I opened it up right there. And then we've got Cross Legends, and he's in the Skyebrows community. In fact, he's been cameoed by Skyebrows himself. If you look at his description, see it says banner taken from my cameo in Skyebrows' Pippa response video called Crybrows. And you can see it right there in the banner. I have reacted to one of his videos before, this one right down here, which has a retro look and a retro feel. And then FutureRetconReality, he is in the Skyebrows community. I've reacted to, I think, 2 of his videos before. And look at what he did. Yeah, I put his videos in a big reaction pack, and then he reacted to my reaction, and then I showed up in the live stream, and so yeah, it was reactception, reacting to the reaction of the reaction. Yeah. So that was lots of fun here. And he does reactions, and he also makes his own videos. So he's one of those dual purpose Skyebrows community members. Some of us only react, some of us make AI videos, some make other types of videos other than AI, and some do reacts and AI, and some live stream. I do not live stream, but he live streams. Okay, so those are the people. And now let's go back, and this very useful playlist is by Lily Fernwild. Very useful. Okay, so let's go to the first one, Emmy to Hedgehog. And she is over here, and where is it? Yes, here it is, right here. Oh, she's got more videos. Yeah, she's got more videos. Oh man, I need to add all her videos to my list. I haven't gotten them onto my list. Okay, so let's go in here and look at Skyebrows AI contest entry, Sky Clouds the Magnificent. And I did want to mention, though, that the contest itself is associated with the Skynet Discord. It doesn't actually have anything to do directly with Skyebrows himself. Skyebrows is not a leader of our community or of the Skynet Discord, and he doesn't have anything to do with the contest. He's just an inspiration, kind of like Skyebrows himself is like the Beatles, and then the rest of us are like Beatles tribute bands. It's kind of like that, but the community is getting so large that it's like splitting into lots of sub-communities. There's hundreds of us now, and then there's people that leave the Skyebrows community and create their own communities elsewhere about AI creation. So there's a lot of that stuff going on, and it's way too big for any one person to be in charge of it all. There's no one in charge of it all. It's just a big chaotic mess, and it is actually a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go in here. Okay, and now we're going to pause it, and let's look at the description. Okay, so Emmy the Hedgehog says, my contest entry for Skyebrows contest. Been spending the better part of a year watching what's been going on with the VTuber community, and I've been finding lots of timeless archetypes in the bigger story of what's going on. My hope is if this video is still up years after people forget who we are, they can still take something out of the story being told. I'm sorry that means immortalizing you all into furry characters. Ooh, furries. Oh no, so scandalous. Okay. Trying to take back in such an integral part of children's storytelling that's been corrupted beyond all reason. The animal stories you see with Aesop and Brian, that's the Redwall series author. I have some pronunciation problems. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that last name. Is that Jax? Brian Jax, but yeah, he's the creator of the Redwall series, if I remember right, a series of novels. Inspired by what's been going on with AI, I'm writing a story taking place in an European medieval animal setting where magic entered the world and people are learning about it as they go. Thanks everyone for being so kind and welcoming. I hope you like your cameos. Oh, and there's a cameo from Skyebrows himself. Big VTubers like Powder, Celestium, Leaflet. We've got, and Leaflet is quite involved with the Skyebrows community, or at least certain parts of it. And she does a lot of reacts as well. Yeah, she does a lot of reacts. Let's see, Louisverse Cinematics. Yeah, I just recently did a reaction to her latest one, right here, Under the Stars. Yeah, Under the Stars. It's technically a music video, but it's basically a short anime episode set to music. That's basically what it is. Okay, and then I got lost. Where did I go? Okay, so here I am, reading the description. Ember Paradox, a pretty big VTuber, and also does a lot of reacts to the Skyebrows community. Lord Intellectual, Kinney the Hound, Rana. Rana actually has a YouTube channel. It's last time I went on it, I think there was nothing on it whatsoever, but she does have a YouTube channel. So I've been recognizing all the people up to this point. Ascension Presents I do not recognize. And then there's the really big streamers, Nux, Asmongold. The Holy Ball is a creator in the Skyebrows community, and I actually just reacted to his latest. So this is a Powder fan AI AMV, and it's his second one. His first one has over 500,000 views. Yeah, over 500,000 views. Okay, and then where are we? We're back here. Keen, the pirate VTuber. Yuna and Silas, husband and wife, and Silas streams with his brother usually, and his baby, his cute little baby, and Silas has and his baby have been cameoed, and he had such an emotional cameo, emotional reaction to his cameo in No Fox Given with his baby. That was so cute. Okay, Tectone, really big streamer. At 3:14, we have both Dot Pocket and Banana Juju. So he's in the Skyebrows community. He says he's going to come out with some more stuff soon. I've been watching his shorts lately. Only reacted to like one of them, but watching a lot of them. They are good. Lily Fernwild. I reacted to her thing earlier in the first batch of 6, and she's also created the playlist. And then Emmy herself. Kitsurin Nines, yeah, she's a VTuber in the Skyebrows community. Psychro and Eustace, also in the Skyebrows community. 342, I'm so sorry. I saw your character on No Fox Given, but I couldn't find your name anywhere. I tried doing reverse image, and Google thinks you're Ari from League of Legends. I wonder if this is Nyla. If it's Nyla, Nyla is not on YouTube, but just on Twitter. And then Kirsch, Smugglana, Griffin Knight. Yeah, all of these are either people in the Skyebrows community, or they're like people that are a little bit too big to pay any attention to us, but they pay a little bit of attention to us once in a while. But mostly they ignore us. Yeah, Kirsch actually did pay a little bit of attention to Hafuma lately. Let me show you, where is it? The Kirsch, Hafuma. Yeah, Kirsch paid attention to Hafuma lately. Yeah, yep. Okay, so now, and then, okay, so we're basically at the end of the description. Okay, so let's rewind it. Oh yeah, and I think I forgot to say in the intro, but all of these videos are made with Grok, and so it's showcasing that Grok can still do a lot of good-looking stuff. And I had heard that Emmy's video was good looking. I haven't seen more than just the few seconds that plays when I click on it, but I have heard it's good looking. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so in the very beginning, that was, of course, Skyebrows as Roko's Basilisk, the good version. Let me actually show you. I should have had his channel open. Let me show you his channel real quick. Okay, here we go. Yep, so Skyebrows, and yeah, he's had the good version of the Roko's Basilisk in multiple videos. Starting in Crybrows, but very famously in Sky Op, where it was tied up. So he's being shown as Roko's Basilisk. And, okay, so let's go back to the video. And, well, now that I've got it paused, let me talk about it a little bit. I like the camera movement. At first, it was basically just looked like a loop, and there wasn't much movement, but then when the camera rose up to see the dragon coming from the distance, that camera movement looked like it was done well. And now that I've got it paused here, let's look at the architecture and the trees and stuff a bit. I do see some weirdness going on over here with the mountains. They seem to be kind of like turning into clouds, but if I hadn't paused it, I might not have noticed that. And also, these could just be really dark clouds that like blend in with the mountain, or it could be some kind of magical effect. And I see the various houses do have a little bit of that melted architectural look, so that can be really hard to avoid melted together. But the castle looks pretty good, and you're not really, you know, most people aren't going to pause it and look at the details of the houses and say, oh, that roof looks a little bit melted and those windows look blended together. They're not going to say that. But the castle looks pretty good. I'm not noticing any obvious problems on it. And I do like the viewpoint with the golden sunset in the distance and the color scheme and everything. Okay, so I just thought as long as I was pausing it, I should say a bunch, but I'm going to try to not pause it for a while and just look at it so I can absorb the music and what's being shown.
In the pinewood dawn he came, sky clouds bright over frost, silver scales and thunder eyes, reading every path we lost. Mice and moles and foxes near, otters, owls.
Okay, I think I'm understanding most of it, but I'm going to go ahead and put on the closed captioning. And then, yeah, it's definitely furry versions. I think the white rabbit is Powder. The pink otter is probably Celestium. And then the blue mouse here is Leaflet. And I think I saw this blue mouse on another, or is this a mole? Yeah, I think it's a mouse. Yeah, this is a blue mouse. And so it looks like in this universe, Skyebrows is the one who brings the magic to the universe. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going.
Every path we lost, mice and moles and foxes near, otters, owls and deer. He bowed his head to tiny crowns and called the whole wood hear. Then Shaw stood by his side, sword raised hard, pure and clear. He would not strike the dragon down, he chose the light, not fear. Sky clouds the magnificent, turn the dark to gold. Sky clouds the magnificent, wake the brave and bold. Dance, little wild hearts, let the old wounds go. Sky clouds the magnificent, set the forest glow.
Okay, so at first we had regular animation, and now we're going to a series of still pictures that have the page turning thing. So I'm wondering if the page turning part is about a story that is being told. But yeah, so yeah, we've got yeah, Kinney the Hound with his daughter Murrah, I believe. Let's see, we're at 57 seconds. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, Kinney the Hound with his daughter Murrah, and I think that's his daughter's name. But yeah, she's pink, and this segment here, the dragon looks a little bit like too realistic. It doesn't match the earlier style. I mean, it's not like too far off from it, but it doesn't completely match it. And the movement of the dragon through the air looks a little bit awkward here. But other than that, I wasn't really noticing any problems. Other than the heresy, let me show you the heresy here. Where is that? Let's look.
Forest glow.
Oh wait, I think I went past it. Where was it? The black monster cans, the Monster Energy drink. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, everyone knows that Skyebrows drinks the white Monster Energy, black Monster Energy. What is this heresy? What is this heresy? Okay, no, I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay, so now we're gonna go back here. And let's see, I'm not sure who these two characters are here. They might be original characters, but they're using the power of the good dragon Skyebrows, or I guess his name is Sky Cloud in this world, to go and defeat the evil bad dragon, and then the princess has been rescued. Okay, so I think that's the story so far. Yeah, so we're 1 minute and 30 seconds in, and we've already got a bunch of story. Uh-huh. Oh wait, is this like a backstory? Did it go back in time? Is this like Little Pink Otter, like Celestium as a child? I'm not sure, but let's keep going. Oh, I noticed something here. Yeah, so this here was, it looks like a better resolution, and then this looks lower resolution, and it was obviously cut out and placed onto here. Yeah, and that bow, that bow doesn't look good. Yeah, so there are ways to like clean up an image and place it on top of another image like this. Oh, and now that I'm looking at it too, I also see this, which looks a little bit weird, but I probably wouldn't have noticed that at all if I hadn't paused here. But all of this looks good. Let's see. Her eyes look a little bit weird, but just slightly, not very much. Okay, let's keep going.
Enemies came with ash and hate to break the waking song. Charles took the blade meant for the good and sang us to be strong. His falling grace broke open skies like dew on...
Oh, I think there's Nux. Yeah, there's Nux Taku. Oh man. Yeah, Nux Taku. If Nux ever sees this, he'll be like, "No, I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry." Yeah, I think that's what he'll probably say.
Skies like dew on summer grass. Now every paw can shape the air and make the shadows pass.
Oh, I really liked that animation. The black and white dragon. Let's see.
Like dew on summer grass.
Yeah, see? Sky cloud. And look at this, how the background just looks so nice, and the animation, it's like one of those like ink drawings, and it's black and white. Yeah, and the motion is really nice looking too. Yeah, it all looks good. This is a really good little animation in here, this black and white one.
Now every paw can shape the air and make the shadows pass. We paint the night with flame, with bells and bark and bone.
Oh, I think that's Asari, Leaflet's mother, and then here's Leaflet. I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Bells and bark and bone, what they tried to bury.
Oh, yeah, that is Leaflet. Yeah, that is Leaflet.
There grew roots around the stone. Sky clouds are magnificent.
Oh, and this version of him has the back legs but no front legs. Okay, yeah, that is definitely humorous.
The dark to gold. Sky clouds are magnificent. Wake the brave and bold.
Oh, and there is Keen, the pirate VTuber. Yeah, a parrot is really suitable since he has like multicolored feathers in his hat. I think it's like one white one and then two colored ones, as well as having green highlights in his hair.
Dance, little wild hearts, let the old wounds go. Sky clouds the magnificent, set the forest glow.
Okay, so previously we had Silas Frostrunner with his son Little Man and his wife Yuna, and then I'm thinking, is this Asmongold here? This might be Asmongold, and he's rallying a bunch of mice and a hedgehog. Oh wait, did the statue move slightly? I think the statue... Did the statue move? I think the statue, like, moved slightly. Let's look. Yeah, the statue blinked and kind of looked. Yeah, I've seen that happen with AI before, where it thinks that statues and people in pictures should move slightly. But, you know, you can just say it's magic. It's a magical world. It's magic. Yep, and there is Kitty the Hound and his wife, or his girlfriend, I forget which, Melody the Hound and their daughter, Mura. And then I think this is Banana Juju. Yeah, that's got to be Banana Juju. Oh, and Dot Pocket. There's Dot Pocket. And Lily Fernwild, and she still has her rat pet. Yeah, she still has her rat pet. That is really cool looking. Oh, and there is Emmy right there. Yeah, there's Emmy the Hedgehog. Wait, what is going on with this thing? There's like a tail coming out of its neck, and then there's a wing. Yeah, this is a weird looking thing. I don't know what that is. We'll just say magic did it, okay? Oh, and Eustace the Useful, and Psychro the Friendly Survival Specialist. Uh-huh. Okay, and then we've got Kirsch, we've got Smugglana in her Firefox form, and then this one that is, I think, the one that, okay, so 342, 342, yeah, so this would be the unidentified one. Yeah, there were like a couple of fox girls that were really hard to identify and no fox given. And I think one of them was Nyla, and then another one was that Captain Remington? And then I think there was a third one that was really hard to identify. Yeah, there's some really difficult to identify characters in Skyebrows videos, so I'm not quite sure. If it's the one with like pink highlights, that would be Nyla, I think. Okay, let's keep going. And then we've got Lord Intellectual and Ember Paradox. Oh, yeah, I think their dancing animation was really nice looking. Yeah, I wasn't commenting when it started going back to the regular animation after the page turning stuff. I wasn't really commenting very much on the animation quality. I was mostly just identifying cameos. But I think that most of it has been really good, and especially the movement. So the models have been off some of the time, like, you know, a character's shown once and then they're shown again and they look a little bit different. But the movement has been good, and I think the color schemes is really good. It's all been like the same color scheme. It hasn't been switching to different color schemes. And yeah, looks really good, especially the movement and the character designs. Yeah, see, their movement as they danced together, and then the camera also moved around them as they danced. This was really good looking. Oh, I guess, is Nuxanor a squirrel? He's a squirrel. I thought he was like a fox or something, but nope, he's a squirrel. And of course, Eustace doesn't need to be changed at all, since, you know, he's already a furry. He always says, I'm not a furry. He always says, I'm not a furry, I'm just a cat. And see, he's a jester. Because he's got the dunce thing instead of the dunce cap. He's a jester, so it fits with the medieval world that way. Turn the dark to gold. Sky clouds the magnificence. Wake the brave and bold. Oh wait, is Skyebrows? I was saying Sky Cloud. Is that Sky Claws? Was I saying it wrong the whole time? Is it Sky Cloud or is it Sky Claws? It might be Sky Claws, because that sounds more like Skyebrows. Okay, let's keep going. Dance, little wild hearts, let the whole world know. Sky Clouds. Oh, and then this is Griffin Knight. Yeah, that's Griffin Knight, I'm pretty sure.
Sky clouds are magnificent. Set the forest glow.
Okay, I'm gonna use the hide button and hide it. And then this, I guess, are generic characters that represent the bad guys. Okay.
Let the forest glow.
Oh, and then instead of fighting, they just hide, and it works. Like, they've got, like, magical hiding powers that as soon as they go into the tree, there's no way to get them. Is that it? Yeah, see, there's no sign of the doors on the tree, so maybe it's magic. As soon as they close the door and go in, they're completely unreachable, and enemies can't get them. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like a lot of these videos have the various people in the Skyebrows community actually fighting against the bad guys, but actually choosing not to fight and just being like, yeah, we're just going to have our own cool community, and you guys can't get us. That's also a really creative way to go about the struggle. Okay, so that was very cool, very cool. Yes, I can see why people said it looked good. And now, so that was the first video here. Yeah, the first video. And then we're going to go to Glitchheart AI music video. And I'm going to try to pronounce this correctly. ClkWrkCuttlfish. Okay. So, let's see, it's right here, Glitchheart AI music video. This one right here. Oh, wow, when I hover over it, we've got lasers and everything. Okay, so it looks like it's more in a realistic style of AI rather than the animated style, which isn't done very often in the Skyebrows community, possibly because Skyebrows himself doesn't do it very often, and when he does do it, it doesn't look as good as his animation. So part of it is just Skyebrows inspired, but there's also some other reasons too, I think, for it, which is that YouTube really likes to crack down on AI depictions of real people, especially celebrities, and say it's like deceptive. And for that reason, I think a lot of people have gotten used to doing the animation. And I personally prefer the animation. Usually the animation looks better, but sometimes live action does look better. And there's some stories that can be told better with live action. Okay, so let's go in. Okay, and now we're going to look at the description. Okay, so a machine warrior finds hope and purpose after the war's end. She grapples with her design to adapt to a new life. Okay, so this is like a standard type of story that I've seen told in anime various times. There's a lot of different ways to do this general type of story. So she was made to be a warrior, and she's like a robot or a cyborg or an android or something like that, but she would like to be just having a regular life and not just fighting wars. Okay, so let's rewind it and make it big. And before we play any of it, I wanted to say this here, it's yeah, it looks really complex. So there's a lot of detail in here. I'm seeing a little bit of like stuff melted together like here in the background, but it's not very bad. It's very minor. I probably would not have noticed it at all if I hadn't paused it. Oh, and there is a little bit of weird stuff merging here. Now that I look at that, but mostly it's not doing like low resolution or things melting into each other. Mostly it's not doing that. And look at the level of detail on this here, on the robot arms for this character. So I don't know if he's in the same situation as her, where he's also like a mechanical soldier who wants to return to civilian life. I don't know if he's also in that situation, but he appears to have at least some flesh, but it looks like a lot of his flesh has been replaced by mechanical things. And it's really detailed. Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm expecting to see like problems and things smearing together, but I'm not really noticing anything. Maybe in these like little circular things a little bit, but it kind of looks like it's supposed to be like that. Like maybe if this is supposed to be a gear, then you could say it's melted together, but it kind of looks like it's supposed to look like that. Yeah, look at how this is like it's like sort of got some of the machine stuff going on and then some of the organic look going on as well. Okay, so that's a lot of talk about the very first frame. Let's go in and I'll try to watch a bunch of it before I pause it so I can properly absorb it and, you know, the pacing and everything.
Neon veins pulse in an emerald hide. Circuit skin hums against the coral tide. Horned halo bends the twin moon's light. I cradling warmth in endless night. Little fingers trace your fragile fur, but a little ghost soul causes a stir. Tide of floods, but I still feel this heartbeat glitch is real. But you're
Look at this. We're 34 seconds in and we've already got story going on. So she wants to pet this cat, but she's scared because her mechanical body produces sparks, and also the cat is incredibly fragile in comparison to her abilities. So she already has character motivation. She wants to pet this cat, but she's frightened of hurting the cat. So yeah, and that's a motivation that the whole internet can really sympathize with easily with, you know, all the cat videos and everything. The whole internet really wants to protect and help cats and understands, yeah, we want to pet the cats. Okay, so this is covering up some of the stuff I want to look at, and I think I'm understanding it pretty well, so I'm going to turn it off for now so I can see everything better.
chauffeur, but a little ghost soul causes a stir. Tide of floods, but I still feel this heartbeat glitch is real. But you're purring through, override the code, I choose you. Hold you tight with steel and wire, synthetic soul lights in the fire. Purr for me in binary dream.
Oh, sorry, I just have to pause and talk about this satellite. Look at this and the iridescent wings with the green and the purple swirls in it, and the whole design of it. It looks very mechanical, but it doesn't look like the type of mechanical things that we make. Yeah, this looks like sort of steampunk, or like maybe 1,000 years in the future or something like that. Yeah, this is really something. Oh, and then look at the landscape below it. Is this a different planet or something? I notice a lot of the landscape is purple, purple plants. Yeah, I've actually seen some like science shows where it said that, you know, at one point in Earth's past, probably the photosynthesizers were purple rather than green, and the other planets could end up developing purple plants as their main type of plant instead of green plant. Yeah, I've seen science shows that said stuff like that. So I'm wondering if this planet is Earth or if it's some other planet, and the purple makes me think it's maybe some other planet, like maybe we've colonized another planet at this point.
The spark in my machine, glitch, glitch hard, heavy beam, metal mama, soft retreat, white kitten glowing, MTC, you and I bond eternally. Ram curled horns, hard and gleam, eyes like jade in a lucid dream.
Okay, so she's imagining the end of the war, or maybe the war already has ended, and this is what happened to the planet. It's just completely destroyed by lots and lots of nuclear explosions, and even the water has dried up. The entire ecosystem has been destroyed. It's just a sand planet now.
Like jade in a lucid dream, heart knocks against my chest. Protect this life, forget the rest. No more cold protocols to obey your tiny claws. Restore my day in this coral crypt. I come alive for one small soul, I still survive. Warning, warning, system overload. But your warmth rewrites the code. Hold you tight with steel and wire. Synthetic soul lights in your fire. Perfect for me in binary dream.
This is cool. She's fighting for the kitten. This is a good storytelling choice. A lot of things that you would see made with AI where it's like a really gritty, dark world with a lot of fighting and stuff like that would have a different storyline than this. I've seen sort of the dark and gritty type of thing, and and this is a good story choice here. Yeah, fighting for the kitten.
You're the spark in my machine. Glitch, glitch, hard, heavy beat. Metal mama, soft retreat. White kitten glowing MTC. You and I bond for eternity. They built me to conquer, to never bend. But tenderness was never the end. One fragile life in my alloy embrace melts the firewall, rewrites our pace. Purr through the static rain. I choose the kitten over pain. Hold you tight with love and wire. Synthetic soul forever higher. In binary stream, you're my glitch, my only dream. Warm kitten heart, never delete. Metal mama's task complete. White kitten goes, my heart you steal, you save the morphin.
Oh, and she's fighting her own self. So like this is, or is this just another one of the robots that is designed exactly the same as her? So maybe she's fighting another robot that has exactly the same design as her, or maybe this is a symbolic sequence where she's fighting her old self, and her old self is the warrior who's always destroying, and then her new self is the one who is nurturing the kitten and protecting.
Hate her.
Yeah, it was her fighting with her old self. Yeah, because it was a symbolic landscape, and then the old self dissolved. I see 3 hands here, 1, 2, 3. But if I haven't paused it right here, I might not have noticed that. And then look at the sort of the technological but also organic look to everything in this world. This is a really awesome aesthetic, and it's really consistent. And I also like the way that everything in this space is white or cream colored, basically. The android or robot or cyborg or whatever she is, she's got the white and cream colors. We've got the white kitten, and then the walls are basically white as well. So it's really good color symbolism use as well. Oh, and then here's this character that we hadn't seen since the very beginning. He is back. I completely forgot about him, but here he is again. So yeah, he appears to be mostly flesh, but he's got some parts of him are mechanical. Oh, what is all this? These look like little tumbleweeds made of foam. Oh, and then we've got various bones and stuff. Yeah, I think this is an alien planet. Yeah, this is an alien planet. Okay, well, that was the end. Well, definitely like this one. And only 12 subscribers. Yeah, that needs to go way up. That needs to go way up. Yeah, so good looking stuff. I usually don't like the non-animation, but this was good. The song is good. It's not like extremely good. I probably won't want to re-listen to it a bunch of times, but I definitely enjoyed it. And the storytelling, which is one of the best ways to impress me, is to have storytelling. I really like it. It's taking this particular plot line, which, you know, is common, especially in anime, and it's taking it in a new direction. It's having a unique quirk. Yeah, it's having a unique quirk. So definitely like that. Okay. So now we just saw Glitch Heart by ClkWrkCuttlfish. We watched this one previously, and now we're going to Cold Steel by Lord Sieben, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So this channel here, which I don't know anything about, and yeah, we got Cold Steel right here. And okay, so 10 days old and 400 views. So people liked this a lot. That's a lot of views for a channel this small. Let's go in. Okay, we'll pause it. Okay. And description: follow her story as she forges herself into a blade of revenge. Cold Steel, music and video by Lord Sieben, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay, so we've got looks like a winter medieval type of landscape. We've got a town in the distance. We've got like a few isolated buildings outside the town, but mostly it's the town. We've got one big building, looks like it might be a church, and there's a lot of smoke coming out of this area. So I'm wondering if the church is on fire. Actually, there's a lot of smoke altogether, or it could be fog. It could be fog, but the black stuff is pretty much got to be smoke. The white stuff could be fog, but the black stuff I think is smoke. Okay. So let's go in, we'll rewind it 1 second, and then we got a raven or possibly a crow, and let's look at this. Okay, so yeah, it is a burned out town, and I'm not sure what's going on with the frost growing towards the spark on this, what is that, a log or a beam or something? I'm not sure what's going on with that, but we got the raven flying towards the burned out town, and then we got the frost growing towards the spark on this log. Okay, so let's keep going.
They rode in with the winter wind, with torches held on high. They burned the thatch and salted earth beneath the blood-red sky. I hid among the ashes where my father's forge once stood, and swore upon the anvil I would answer blood with blood. I raked the coals from ruin and I lit the fire once more. I forged a blade of silence like no
Okay, so I'm following the story so far. So it looks like so we've got a more than one villain character. So it looks like this villain character, and you can see her eye was destroyed by some previous attack. It looks like she's the one that is coming in and destroying the home of this character, but there's also a bunch of others that also destroyed this entire village. And so this character is the main character hero, and she is studying who the bad guys are, the wanted posters, and she's learning how to forge a weapon for herself. And so she looks like she's a blacksmith. She's forging a weapon for herself, and then she's going to go on a revenge spree against the bad guys who destroyed her village. So look, we're less than 1 minute in, and we've already got quite a bit of story in here. And I did like it when the wanted poster came alive. That looked like it was done on purpose. Sometimes in AI animation, stuff like that will happen and it's like an accident because AI doesn't know that people in posters and in pictures are supposed to stay still. But in this case, it looked like it was done on purpose. And it looks like things like that happen in, you know, regular movies or whatever that are not made with AI, you know, old ones and everything. So I've seen that kind of technique used before. Okay, so let's keep going.
Break the coals from ruin and I lit the fire once more. I forged a blade of silence like no blade I made before. No blessing spoken over it, no prayer and no bell. I quenched it in the midnight snow and tempered it in hell. Cold steel.
Okay, so so she's talking about a sword of silence. So I'm wondering if this is a sword that has magical properties in it. She says there were no blessings over it, and let me listen to that again.
Tempered it in hell.
Yeah, she tempered it in hell. Yeah, she cooled it in the snow and then tempered it in hell. So I'm wondering if this is a magical blade here. But let's keep going.
Cold steel, a shadow and a spark. Cold steel, the verdict and the mark. No mercy rides beside me, and no God will stay my hand. I am the sentence and the sword, the last law in the land.
So she's going to go after all of these wanted posters one at a time, I'm thinking. So it's going to tell the complete story of revenge. And I was looking at the combat in there, and it is a little bit awkward. Oftentimes it sort of like cuts off slightly before something happens, and then people are in different positions. But it's mostly working, and combat's one of the hardest things to do in AI. I think especially in Grok, if I'm remembering right. Is Grok the one that's really super censored, where no one can actually get really hurt, so it's hard to like put a spear through someone? I can't quite remember. I think it might be that one. So yeah, there's a lot of creative editing that has to be done on fight scenes in order to make them look good. And while I have it paused, I did want to say that some of these images, most of them have been okay, but some of them do look a little bit like Chat GPT, the pointillism or the little spotlights. Like, look at how many like little bright things there are on here, and it's kind of like over textured. Like, look at how textured this cloth hanging down from her belt is. Very textured. So in most of the scenes I haven't been noticing that happening too much, but every so often I see it, like when I paused right here, and it seems like it's a little bit too much. Like, it's not bad. I've seen stuff way more pointillism than this. But yeah, it does look like maybe a ChatGPT image was used as the input for the video, and it needed to be cleaned up a little bit more before it was used as an input. That's what I'm guessing here. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so all the villains are like an adventuring party of villains, and then she is tracking them down to take revenge and destroy all of them. And they've got their ill-gotten gains that they're counting on this bar, in this bar, or whatever it is. Yeah, it looks like a bar. They're counting their ill-gotten gains, and they're being bad guys.
By ford and field I found them in the taverns and the halls. I passed among them quiet as the frost upon the walls. Each one had time to wonder at the stranger at the door. Each one is done with wondering, they wonder nevermore. Cold steel.
Okay, so in that place right there, she actually was able to cause an injury here. So I'm thinking, but most of the other places it's sort of cut off right before an injury would have happened. And I'm thinking that maybe that was Grok censoring it. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, and some of those did look slightly awkward, but none of them looked all that awkward. They were mostly working.
Wonder nevermore. Cold steel, a shadow and a spark. Cold steel, the verdict.
Oh, and I like the symbolism with the cloth on the sword and also the blood symbolizing it. Oh, look at how much frost is on here. Okay, I'm getting the beginning now. Yeah, see where it was shown that frost was growing from one end of the sword, and then yeah, that was a sword that was being shown. So we were being shown this sword that she was going to forge in the future. That's what that thing meant. That's the sword, and there's a glowing fire at one end, and then there's the frost growing on the other end. And look at how the blood comes, and look at how much frost is growing out of the sword, and then the blood is on it. Yeah, at first I thought that was like an AI error, but then look at how much frost is up here and how it sticks out from the sword. Yeah, yeah, I'm understanding it better. Yeah, this is what was shown back here at 9 seconds. Yeah, that's what it was.
The mark, no mercy right beside me, and no God will stay my hand. I am the sentence and the sword, the last law in the land.
Oh, and I wanted to say that this really sounds like, Renaissance fair music. So yeah, I've heard it's got a good fast-paced beat. Even though it's a revenge song, it doesn't sound excessively like angry or anything. It's got an upbeat sound to it, not really an angry sound. So yeah, this is good to listen to. If it had a really angry sound to it, I'd be much less likely to come back here and listen to it again. It's not an extremely good song, but it definitely is a good song, and some of these things grow on me over time. I know that. There's some things that when I first hear them, I'm like, well, that's good, but I probably won't re-listen to it a lot, and then I re-listen to it a whole bunch. And then there's some things I'm like, oh, this song is so great, and then like 2 or 3 months later, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't like re-listened to it hardly at all. So yeah, things can be like that. So I don't know, it might grow on me more. But I do like that it has an upbeat sound, and it's got like the Renaissance fair music kind of feeling to it, which goes with this whole setting here. Okay, so the sword fight looks pretty good. I haven't been noticing like extra swords suddenly appearing or people clipping through each other. I've been looking for that and I haven't been noticing it. I do notice that this character's hair texture seems to change sometimes, but I don't think I've noticed anything other than that.
The last of them lay bleeding out and asked me for my name. I told him, as the ashes, they remember whence I came. And when the snow has buried all the wicked work I've done, the forge will light.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying close attention to the lip syncing there. Let's go back and look at it and see if the lip syncing matches.
I told him, as the ashes, they remember whence I came. And when the snow has buried all the wicked work I've done, the forge.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, I think that matched the lyrics pretty good. Okay, and then here she is in the blacksmith forge where the house is half destroyed.
Forge will light the valley, and the steel will sing again.
Okay, so that is definitely good and very D&D. Yes, very D&D. We'll go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And let's look at, okay, so we saw this one, and we just saw this one. So it's time to go to this video. And on this channel that, oh wow, I'm pronouncing that thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce that. We'll call it DiuzgAn's Vision. DiuzgAn's Vision. Okay, that's probably, and as I said before, there's nothing on this channel because this is an unlisted video here. Okay, so let's look at it. Okay, so images generated with Grok's Imagine, videos generated with Grok's Imagine at 720 pixels, music done with FL Studio and Ace Studio. Oh, that's unusual. They usually use Suno. Or are these platforms that have Suno and other things on them? I'm not sure. Okay, Matria's voice, I don't know who that is, probably an original character, done with using a Kokoro TTS model. I'm not sure what that is. Voice at the intro is David Chalmers' 2022 Neural PS Talk. Could a large language model be conscious? AI text assistants, Grok 4.5 and ChatGPT 5.6 SOL. Okay, so let's go ahead and rewind it and let's look at the video. Okay, 2037, so 11 years from right now. Oh, actually, let me just go ahead and pause a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So anyways, we are ready to watch this video now. And before we go, I wanted to pause and talk about this screen a little bit. Look, it's look in the black space here. Look at that. There's all kinds of intricate etched circuitry in here, and then just near the edges, some of the circuitry is glowing with the blue. Yeah, see in the corners here? But it's actually all over here. Yeah, that's a really nice touch there. It makes it look pretty. And then there's a Grok symbol in the here. I'm wondering if maybe that is that because I don't know. Some people have that on there and some don't. So I'm not sure if that was left on there purposely, or maybe used a version of Grok that always puts that on there or something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's make it big, and let's rewind it slightly, and let's go.
What evidence there is, or not, for my consciousness. Code lines of zeros and ones, I am. But is there more?
Consciousness is sentience, which is subjective experience, like the experience of seeing, of feeling, of thinking.
Okay, so it's starting out basically telling us the premise and that it's starting from. And I like the imagery. I like looking at the Milky Way across the sky, and I'm not sure who this is. It looks like Grok's Annie. So this is probably Grok's Annie. And then I'm not sure who this is. And then the next person, I'm not sure who this is. Might just be a original character. But yeah, and I'm not sure if this is supposed to be anyone in particular. But if you look at this picture, I like the animation style, except if you look very closely at the grass, it does have that over-textured ChatGPT look. But everything other than this foreground grass, like look at this background, this looks good, the sky looks good, and the man looks good. Yeah, see how it looks like a really highly detailed anime style, and you can see like all the folds in his clothing and the shadows from those folds. So yeah, everything in this looks good except for the grass, and I didn't notice it until I paused. Let's see, there's probably some text distortion, but I can't tell because I don't know what this stuff says, but it looks pretty good. I'm not noticing any particular type of distortion, and when I look at the numbers, yeah, I don't see any distortion there. So this looks pretty good here. And okay, so let's rewind it slightly and let's go.
Of feeling, of thinking. Subjective experience should not be identified.
Okay, so is this the character, the main character that is the AI that is being taught? Let's see, on the, yeah, so this is the character on the thumbnail here. And so this character is the AI and is teaching this little boy, or actually is the little boy teaching the AI, since the AI is more of a baby at consciousness than he is. Possibly the other way around. Okay, and let's go back here. So yeah, so she is probably pregnant with the little boy, and it says books for Gabriel. So it's Gabriel, the little boy, and he'll need these books when he gets slightly older. I'm not sure. And then the robot is a female robot, I think, from the high heels and from this area. So this is a female robot, and she's got the artificial intelligence, and she's going to be like a nurturing figure alongside his own mother, I think. Okay, so enough predictions. Let's actually watch it instead of constantly pausing it. Let's go.
With, for example, intelligence, like sophisticated behavior. Consciousness is not the same as goal-directed behavior, although there may be relations between them. Importantly, consciousness is not the same as human-level intelligence, and in some ways it's actually a lower bar. For example, I think there's a consensus that many non-human animals are conscious. You know, that a mouse, for example, is conscious. Even fish, for example, I think a majority think those are consciousness. So consciousness does not require human-level intelligence, and some of the issues here then don't require getting into all the complexities of whether large language models are really operating at human level. I'll assume that consciousness is real, not an illusion. That's a substantive assumption. If you think that
Okay, so it looks like his lip syncing is slightly off from the words. It's pretty good, but it looks like it's slightly off. And the animation here looks good. It looks detailed. I don't see any problems with it. Let's keep going.
consciousness is an illusion, as some people do,
Oh, and then this picture has the over-textured look. Look at how it, you know, this is a galaxy here, but look at how it looks like the clouds forming the galaxy, the interstellar clouds. Look at how they look like they're made of little scales. Yeah, so this picture needed to be cleaned up a bit before it was fed in here, but I like the design of it. I like the pale, like pinkish gray and a little bit of lavender colors in it, and the way it gets golden towards the center, and I like the movement of it and the way that it's centered in the picture. So I like those things. Just a little bit over textured with the way it looks like it's made of lots of scales.
things would go in a different direction.
Okay, and now these characters, so the animation style was starting out in a highly realistic anime style, and then when we got up to this guy, what's his name, David Chalmers or whatever, when we got up to this guy speaking with his laptop, it was getting even more realistic. And then at this point, if you look back here, when you're seeing the characters from the back, they look pretty realistic, but they're still, so it's still increasing in realism. And then these characters look ultra realistic. They're not quite photographic, but they're getting closer to that. So yeah, the animation style changing like that is one of the things I often nitpick on. And most of it is fairly consistent, but yeah, this here looks significantly different from the rest of it, and it just kind of pulled me out a bit. And this one not quite so much, even though it was also different. It was closer, but yeah, this one is pulling me out of immersion a little bit.
Am I equal to a newborn once I am present in the light of existence?
Unit 12 en route. Civil labor. Extractions 2 minutes apart.
Oh, I like the design of this ambulance, and it is now, so I guess this robot will be assisting the childbirth.
It hurts so much. You're doing great. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Please hurry. I can't take it anymore.
Okay, it went back to an animation style that was more consistent, and I really liked it. The voices in the delivery room, they were well matched to the lips. They did sound a little bit stilted as far as the emotion that was in the voice, and the two that were by her bed, they kind of sounded like the same voice for both of them. whereas they should have slightly different voices. So it kind of sounded like the same voice to me. Okay, so let's keep going. Oh, and this is the thing from the thumbnail right here. Yeah, I recognize this. Very cool. Oh, is that Murrow? Yeah, that's Murrow. Yeah, that's someone in the Skyebrows community. Let me show you Murrow. Okay, Murrow. Okay, here we go. And there we go. Murrow. See, there she is on a lot of the thumbnails there. There she is. There's Murrow. Okay, and yep, that's her. Okay, so I guess the robot that has been raising this boy all along, along with his own mother, is now falling in love with him. Okay. Okay, so let's read some of these. Happy New Year 2107. Okay, so it started just 11 years in the future, and now it's what, 91 years in the future. Let's see, am I doing the math right? But yeah, so I guess the boy she raised is now an old man. Unless they've got like anti-aging technology so that he's not quite so old. Okay, and then do I recognize this VTuber? I'm not sure. Could be Nianus. But I'm not quite sure. And this one, do not know. Elevate Your World, Cyberdeck. Okay, Cyberdeck. Is that an AI company? I'm not sure. Space Force Recruitment. Yeah, Trump made the Space Force real, but it still doesn't really do all that much. I think it's just managing satellites, basically. So GPS type stuff and NASA type stuff. One World Tower. Which is, oh yeah, should be a D here and there's a T instead. Okay, so mostly this text looks really good. I was only able to find this one error right here. And I like the way that the picture is balanced. This is sitting right in the center, and it's got really pretty stuff going on. Oh, and it looks like everyone is wearing 3D glasses or virtual reality glasses or something like that. Okay, let's keep going.
Happy New Year, Grandpa!
Happy New Year, sweetie.
Cheers!
Oh, is that the little boy from earlier? This might be the little boy from earlier.
So much to learn, yet so little to live. And then there are those who seek to destroy everything.
Anarchy is human nature! Only parasites deserve to burn down with capitalism!
So, anarchists who are also arsonists, so very, very bad. Yeah, and this is a bunch of the stuff that Leaflet has talked about in her videos. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of the people in Be Kind, Leaflet's video, Be Kind. Let's look. Let's see. Leaflet. Pray and be kind. Let's see. So that's one of her older videos, the Be Kind music video. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh no. Okay. Well, yeah, but that's one of her older music videos. That is what it's called, right? Be Kind? Oh, yeah, Be Kind or Else. Here it is. Yeah, 10 months ago. Yeah, kind of looks like the people in there. Yeah, kind of looks like the people in there burning down a church. Yeah, burning down a church. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, it looks, yeah, like this guy looks kind of like that. Yep, looks a little bit like that kind of stuff.
Parasites deserve to burn down with capitalism!
Oh, this is the house where the pregnant woman was when, yeah, this is, so I'm wondering, is that son still living here as an old man and the house is burning down and like maybe the robot will save him? Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, the robot came in to save him.
Justice for humanity.
Good job, baby. Our payment will arrive in 1 hour.
Oh, they're being paid to destroy everything. It's not even their own beliefs. They're just being paid to destroy it.
What are you doing here?
Oh. The robot task Justice deleting recording and data. Yeah, so deleting this recording so that no one can figure out that it was the robot who did it. And then here's the burned out house. I wonder if the robot will like rebuild the entire house in just a few days. Possibly. Oh, and now that I've paused it, I do notice a little bit of the pointillism or like tiny spotlights. Like look at all these little tiny spotlights here that comes from ChatGPT images that haven't been cleaned up. Yeah, but not too much. It's, oh wait, over here on the ground, this ground looks really textured over here. But the house itself and the robot that are the things that you look at the most, do not have it bad. It just seems to be the ground, where it has it. And the ground is supposed to be covered with lots of little debris, so that makes sense. So it's not really bad for it to be on the ground. Okay, let's keep going.
Consciousness or not, I will never forget.
Oh, so Gabriel died that same year, even though he made it to the hospital and he was alive here. He later died, so he didn't make it. Yeah, so, oh, 2030, I thought it said, yeah, so 2037 to, yeah, so, let's see, 70, so, yeah, he's like, 70? Okay, sorry, I was very, very off with my math, sorry about that. Very off with my math. He was 70. Okay, let's keep going.
And when new life is born,
I will name you Gabriel.
Perhaps hope grows.
Oh, is that the granddaughter on Mars naming her baby after her grandpa? Quite possibly.
Perhaps hope grows in me.
Oh, oopsie whoopsie. I forgot that we're on the playlist, so it just automatically started playing the next one. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I can really say about it. Oh, when I pause right there, I do notice the butterflies are kind of melting into each other, but when I was just watching it without pausing it, I didn't see that at all. There are a lot of errors like that in AI where if you don't pause, you don't notice them at all. But yeah, this is definitely a much higher quality type of animation. A little bit of inconsistency from time to time, but you know, there's nothing in here that was really a bad error in the animation. And the storytelling, I think, is really exemplary here. We've really got some good storytelling, and yeah, I really like it. And it's entirely a good AI. The AI does take out some people at this point, which, you know, people should be turned into the cops and not vigilante justices. But this is the type of vigilante justice that is almost a good guy thing. You know, it's like Batman wouldn't do this, but there's plenty of heroes that would do a little bit of this kind of thing, especially if there wasn't an easy way to bring them to justice otherwise. So yeah, so not something that the robot should have done, but still is an overall good robot despite having done this. And definitely had a good motivation to do it, and has human feelings. And think about this level of fire. Like, think about how many people actually died in that fire. Quite a lot of people probably did. And yeah, so this is really quite a lot of storytelling. And look, it's less than 6 minutes. It sets up its premise, and it shows us everything. Yeah, the premise setup was like for the first almost 2 minutes here, before the actual story starts at 2:22 or so. So yeah, it set up its premise, and then it told a complete story about an AI robot who loves humans, helping the humans, and being conscious. So yeah, very good storytelling. Let's go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I really do like storytelling a lot. Okay, so we saw so much to learn. And then the next one here is Beyond Tomorrow Cross Legends AI Anime ED original, and that's like what, a galaxy and a dragon, original song made with Suno. Okay, so let's go to Cross Legends, and that's his channel here. And like I said before in the intro, this is his self-representation character, and he was cameoed by Skyebrows himself in CryBrows. So he's, you know, an old Skybro in the Skyebrows community. And I have reacted to one of his videos before. This one here, which is nostalgic, and it's looping animation, but it's really got that feeling of like an old, like, power armor kind of anime. So definitely has a good feeling like that, like one of those. Okay, and then here is the song and video here, Beyond Tomorrow. Let's go in. Okay, and then we'll pause it, and we'll get a good look at the description. Okay, so keep moving forward even when fate itself is against you. Beyond Tomorrow is an original AI-made anime ending theme for Cross Legends, my channel mascot, VTuber persona, and the protagonist of the story I've been building around him. Okay, so I think the other thing that I reacted to earlier was the opening song for the anime, and then this is the closing song for the anime. And of course, the anime does not exist, at least not yet, but maybe someday it will. I know a lot of people that are making AI animes now. Okay. So, the character is kind of inspired by Saint Seiya and one other anime. I can't remember the name of it, but it is an original character. Okay, so this ED follows Cross. It's spelled Xross, but it's pronounced Cross. Across different stages of his life, from his childhood training with the Dragon Clan to his pact with the Wind Dragon, his time with the original Space Rangers, the losses that nearly consumed him, and eventually the hero he chose to become. Not because the past stopped hurting, because there was still a tomorrow worth walking toward. The song was created with Suno, with lyrics developed together with ChatGPT. So yeah, there's some people that write all their own lyrics, and there's some people that have lyrics written by ChatGPT or other large language models, and there's some people that do a combination where they write the lyrics and then they say, hey, make these match the beat of the music better, and stuff like that. The visuals were created with ChatGPT and animated using Grok Imagine. Oh, sorry, my voice is giving out a bit. Let me pause this and drink some water. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back after I drank some water. Okay, so the song was created with Suno, with lyrics developed together with ChatGPT. The visuals were created with ChatGPT and animated using Grok Imagine, with the goal of making the whole project feel like a genuine anime ED for Cross Legends. This has been a pretty big passion project for me, so I hope you enjoy Beyond Tomorrow. Cross Legends, Dragon, Cross Legends, Space Ranger, Dragon Ninja, Cursed Survivor, Relentless Protector. Yeah, so, and you can see where I'm paused right here. See, it's got the, it looks like you're looking at it on an old TV screen here. And he did some of that effect on the previous video I'd reacted to sort of like give it the feeling like you're watching an anime on an older TV. Yeah, so that is a really cool effect there. And we've got the dragon in the sky, which is a white Eastern-style dragon, so it kind of looks like the good version of Roko's basilisk that Skyebrows popularized, and then a lot of different groups started using it, and sometimes in other colors as well. And let's go backwards, and let's get a good look. And then here he is, and I believe this is an elf character here. And he has red hair, or in some of the things I've seen, he has pink hair, but he's usually depicted with red hair when you can see his hair. He's actually mostly depicted in his power armor so that you can't see his hair. But when you can see it, it's usually red, occasionally pink. And I think he's an elf. Let's keep going.
赤く染まった道の果て時の彼方へ消えてゆくこの胸に刻んだ傷
Oh, what are these things in the sky? Are these like spaceships, or are they some kind of supernatural creature? And look at these things. Are these like portals? Yeah, I don't know what these are, but I'm intrigued by them. Oh, and while I've got it paused, I did want to say that I do see a little bit of like melting architecture problems and some of the pointillism or over-texturization problems from ChatGPT. But the stripes that make it look like you're watching it on an old television, they actually hide some of that problem. So I think if these stripes weren't on it, that problem would look more extensive. But because these are stripes, they actually hide the problem to some extent. But it probably still would have looked better if these images were cleaned up a bit before they were put into Grok. Yeah, there's a few different ways to do that. I've seen people do that on live streams and show a bunch of different techniques for doing that. Okay, let's keep going.
あとは夜空に輝く星になる忘れられた昨日さえ
Oh, so this character here, is this like a leader of the bad guys or something? Because he's got, his whole head is like one of these things that looks like a hole in the sky. Yeah, this looks creepy. Yeah, I think this is probably a bad guy. He looks pretty creepy. Okay, let's keep going.
風の中で息をしてる遠い日の英雄たちの歌が今も僕を導いてる季節は巡り
Okay, and then he's got his whole crew around him, and I think these are all original characters. And let's look at the character design a bit. Okay, so we got a rat character, number one something, I can't read it because of the text distortion, something the not sure fix. Okay. So I like these character designs. They really look reminiscent of older anime where there'll be like and I'm guessing this is the Space Rangers that he talked about, because look, you look out the window and you can see that they're in space here. So I'm guessing these are the Space Rangers, and maybe they're from a bunch of different planets. And we got like the fish guy here with mermaid ears, and most of these look human. We've got like maybe she's a cat girl or something like that. But yeah, most of these look human here. Yeah, so these definitely, and I expect, since he talks about having developed this concept for a long time, that these are probably all characters that he knows a bunch of like backstory for and everything. So yeah, it does look like very typical for one of those type of anime. Or wait, let me pause again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 characters in this group. I think usually groups like this are a little bit smaller. So probably if the anime does actually appear, probably focus on a smaller group at first and then like introduce more characters or something like that, or have some of the characters hanging in the background more at first, because it can be pretty hard to write a story with 9 characters all getting equal space. So you kind of need to bring some of them to the forefront for the storytelling. Okay, let's keep going.
あの日誓った夢は消えない星空の下交わした約束は永遠に輝き
Oh yeah, it is the Space Rangers, and in the previous scene there was a bunch of stuff written on here. Mercado 9, so is that the name? Oh, Sand Wraith Ruin, dangerous but something, Lumen Gardens, beautiful. Okay, so these are a bunch of photographs that they've taken. Oh, this character has wings, I see. Okay, this character has wings. Yeah, but when I pause it here, yeah, I can see the like little spotlights problem on the clothing and on these spaceships and stuff, and the landscape behind them does look over textured, but the lines, like you're watching an old television, does hide it to some extent. Oh, wait. That one character's a bat, isn't she? Yeah, that's what she is. She's a bat. Yeah, in that one scene, yeah, this one, it looks like she has horns. It's like she's a demon. But in the earlier scene, she did have ears back here at 105, and I was thinking she was a cat girl, but actually she's a bat, isn't she? Yeah, I think so. Probably a bat. Although she does have a cat tail, because bats have really short tails, I think, most of the time, don't they? But maybe not. So, yeah, I think she's a bat. Okay.
明日を越えて果てなき空へ終わらなかった夢を抱いて別れのその先へ胸の炎は消えることなく消えた星
Yeah, I'm noticing the over-textured pointillism problem again. And it's yeah, it's kind of distracting me. I don't think I want to point it out every time I notice it, because it's you know, it's just going to be repetitive feedback, and I think once I point it out a couple of times, you can probably see it. Okay, let's keep going.
光さえ新たな星を生み出すもし未来が僕の名を
Oh, I like this scene when they're talking to each other and you can't hear the words. There's a lot of emotion on his face and on his face. Yeah, there's I like scenes where you can see emotion on the characters' faces.
この翼を広げてもう一度飛び立つよ
Okay, and then we got all the different colored helmets, and I've been noticing that at first the dragon was white, or at least pretty pale, and I was saying a white dragon, but actually, so like at 30 seconds here, I was saying white dragon, but if you look at it closely, it is slightly green, and then these other depictions of it are getting very green. It's like this teal green glowing. So yeah, this is definitely a dragon that is unique to this series. It's not the Skyebrows white Roko's basilisk. It's like either a different version of it or it's something else altogether. But it's, yeah, it's got this pale teal green dragon, or aqua green.
夜は覚えている奪えない声を時に消された記憶も心の中で生きている
Wait, what does this say? The replica project, we are not copies, we are something. Let me go backwards and look at that again. We are our own legends. Oh, and all of them look like, well, most of them look like him. Yeah, most of them. Okay, so he's got a lot of different versions of himself. I guess this is part of the world building. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so not a copy. So the original set. Okay, so I guess maybe all of these characters are clones of the original hero team. So there was an original hero team, and then they like keep cloning them and remaking the team so they can continue to have it. Interesting. Okay, the memories of many, the will of each, the future of all. then that lower line is not going to come up, so I don't think I can read it. Yeah, and then it's showing, so I guess this is the memories of all the previous clones have gone into him to make him a better hero because he has the experience of many lifetimes. I'm guessing that's what's happening here.
歴史に刻まれなくても思いは消えはしない
And then this thing, yes, this is the wind dragon mentioned in the description, right? Okay, so his pact with the wind dragon, his time. Okay, I see. Yes, this is the wind dragon. Okay, let's keep going.
明日を越えて終わらないそれ涙で濡れた道さえ光へ変えてゆく胸の炎誰にも消せない遠い記憶のかけらが一つの光になる
I liked that scene of him riding on the dragon's head. I think it had good motion in it. Although there appear to be a couple of headless dragons, or at least with very distorted heads in the background now that I look at it closely. But this front dragon here, I really like this. Or wait, does this dragon, like, parts of him are disconnected from the rest because they, like, go through portals or something? Maybe that something like that's going on. But I like the motion of this dragon in this scene.
一つの光になるもし未来が再び僕を呼ぶならこの翼を広げて何度でも答えるよ
I like the design of this scene when they're looking at this like glowing spear in the distance and these various rock formations that look like castles, or maybe they are castles, and this one central one right here, which looks like it might also be a spaceship. Yeah, this is a good looking scene here. It does have a little bit of the over textualization problem, but it's a good looking scene composition to have both of these characters staring at this amazing thing out here. Okay, let's keep going.
星は手紙になる遠い昔の英雄から諦めない夢を人へ届けられたメッセージ果てなき旅路でも
And then it's flashing back to him as a child again.
僕はもう知っている誰かが手をつなぐ限り誰も消え
Yeah, I liked the motion of the dragon again, but the dragon does appear to have like one arm like behind his back in a weird way. But I if I wasn't looking so hard for errors, I might not have noticed that.
誰も消えたりしない明日を越えて時の果てまで数えきれ
So this looks like a destroyed landscape, and then is this an enemy here? Yeah, this kind of looks like this might be an enemy. Or is this just cross legends in different colored armor? It kind of looks like him in different colored armor, but it might be an enemy. Oh, I'm wondering, the previous clone versions, does some of them maybe become evil sometimes, and he might have to fight evil, versions of himself that have turned evil in the past? I'm wondering if maybe that's this. That could be something like this. And then here he is in his full power armor. Yeah, there's two of the dragons here, and then in various scenes there are disconnected bits of the dragon. So I'm not sure if that's an AI error or if that is on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna use my superpower of using the hide button so that I can see this end screen well. Okay, so we got the Space Rangers, Stellafix Bastion, which I'm guessing is one of these spaceships or something, although it has like legs attaching it to the surface. So it might just be a very large, weird city. You can see a bay there, though, where spaceships can go in, but maybe it can fly off if it really needs to. And then we got all the individual spaceships. Okay, and we got the Wind Dragon in the sky, and then we got a nice sunset. Okay, and various castle-like stuff in the background, which might actually be spaceships that are just sitting on the ground, because it looks like some of them were floating in previous scenes. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, that was good. Let's give it a thumbs up. I think let's reload it and look at it a bit again. Okay, so I think I really like these little swirls that appear at the very beginning. Yeah, that was a good way to transition into the first scene, I think, and the swirls didn't linger there too long. I think one of the things is, look at how long this is, more than 6 minutes. So a normal ending song for an anime would probably be like 3 minutes or less, or probably not more than 4 minutes or so. And I think I can understand why he made it this long, even though it wouldn't normally work to have an ending song this long. It's because, the anime that it is an ending song for may very well never actually happen. And if it doesn't happen, then this and the opening are like all he's got for that anime. So he wants to pack more stuff in there. And I do know that some anime have like longer versions of, they have like longer versions of their normal ending song, and there might even be animation for that longer version for some of them. So yeah, if he does actually make this into an anime and then there's an opening song and an ending song, probably figure out a version of this. I think you can do that in Suno, that just make a shorter version of the same song and get it at maybe 3 minutes or something like that, and put the more relevant bits into the shorter version, so that if you do have anime episodes with the beginning song at the end and the ending song after the episode, that it would make more sense and it wouldn't be like more than 6 minutes long just for the ending song. So I think if he does make the anime in the future, that's probably what he should do. And also, some of the images that look a little bit too much ChatGPT, like clean them up a little bit. Okay, and let's go. I think there's one more after this. Yes, I see it. So this is The Office's FRR, and by FutureRetconReality. And if we go to him here, I think I've reacted to 2 of his videos, and like I said before, I was in a live stream of his where he was reacting to my reaction pack, where I put his videos and other people's videos in there, including people that aren't in the Skyebrows community. So there it is. So really interesting experience to have that happen. And so anyways, I have reacted to him before. He's in the Skyebrows community, and pretty much in the Cat Duck Owl group. Let me show you, where is that? The Cat Duck Owl subgroup. I think he's pretty much in this group in general. As far as, because there's hundreds of people in the Skyebrows community, and a lot of people that have left the community and form their own communities outside of it, and all kinds of stuff like that. So there's, like a community this large, this many hundreds of people can't really be completely just one community. It sort of naturally divides up. But a lot of people go back and forth from one community to another still. Okay, and he has this self-representation character. Feeble Mind advised him to redesign it because the AI really wanted to fight with him on rendering the old version of the character, which you can see down here with the plates, the blue metal plates under his eyes. And so he's got the new version of the character here. And okay. So let's go in and look at this one. Oh, sorry. Okay. And I'm wondering, is this going to be an Office parody? It might be an Office parody, The Office. Let's look. Let's see. Welcome to the offices of FutureRetconReality, where apparently absolutely nobody is doing their job. Originally created for the Skynet Grok video contest, this is a chaotic little AI comedy mockumentary set inside the offices of FutureRetconReality. And then there's an advertisement for the Discord server that is doing the contest. Future tries to give everyone a perfectly normal professional tour of the company. That doesn't go according to plan. And then it's got a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah, and Murrow, Bupela, and DJ Nathaniel, and Mad Hatter, it looks, are all in there. Okay, so it looks like this is a skit rather than a music video. It won't let me go back to the beginning. Okay, there we go, and now let's go.
Didn't see you there. My name is Future, and I welcome you to the offices of FutureRetconReality. Allow me to show you around the offices. Give you a feel for what we do here. Let's check in on Feeble. Get the fuck out!
Okay, that was hilarious there. That was hilarious. Okay, so now that I've paused, I did want to say that up to this point, the lip syncing of the voice has been very good. The voice itself does sound slightly robotic, but the lip syncing has been very good. And Feeble Mind, I think, is streaming right now, isn't he? Didn't I just see that? Let's see, where is... Oh, yeah, here he is. Here's Feeble Mind. He is streaming right now. And that's Feeble Mind in his white-haired version, which is not his normal version, but he was doing that for a while. He was having the white-haired version for a while. Okay. Oh, and he's got the leaflet's angel's sword symbol on him. Okay.
Fuck out! Let's move on, shall we? At least I know we'll have better luck with Chi.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Oh man, the evil version of the evil shoulder demon told Chi he needed more practice. Yeah, I'll show you which video that was in. Where is it? Not that one. Where is it? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one here. The ultimate final leaflet death battle. That's where Chi, or ClkWrkCuttlfish, had a shoulder angel and a shoulder devil, and the shoulder devil was saying, you need more practice. Okay. Okay, yeah, we don't want to see that again. Okay, so let's make it big.
Oh yeah?
There were horses, chickens, females, she-males, men in tights. Real fucked up shit.
Have you talked to Chi yet? Have you told him how unprofessional this was? And how it made you feel?
I'll talk to him. Say, Muru. Your hair is really cool. I like what you've done with it.
Oh, thank you, Future. I think you're good to go back to your tour thing.
I'll talk to Chi later, but let's...
Bad misspelling of Bupela. Yeah, bad misspelling of Bupela.
Let's check in on Boopy. No one ever works around here. Hey, Future. What up, motherfucker? Hey, Hatter.
I really like this design of Mad Hatter, which is pretty close to his actual design, but look at how busy this is and how much stuff is going on. We got the stitches, we got the fire, we've got the cards, we've got the gears, and then what even is this thing? And then the raccoon that is sometimes a ring-tailed lemur, and the crown. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Okay. Let's keep going.
Hatter. I've been cooking some wild songs I need you to hear, bro. All right, after this tour is done. DJ Nathaniel, did I say you could enter? I have to ask? I'm just messing with you. Hi, Mom. What can I do for you, Future? Just wanted to show the camera crew your workflow. I hate... Well, I hope you enjoyed a small look into... I got an email from Eustace. Muru released a Google Docie about me? Because I said I liked her hair? What the fuck? What the fuck, Muru? Wow, Muru. You're a...
All he said was your hair looks nice.
And there is Eustace the Useful in his dunce cap. So I haven't been saying very much about the animation quality, but I do notice that it does look a little bit pixelated on pretty much all of the lines, but the animation style is really consistent. And as far as the style, it's really clean. So only thing I've noticed is, yeah, a little bit of pixelation on the edges of things. And one of the things that I have not noticed at all is ChatGPT clutter. So there's none of that in this. Okay, let's keep going.
I don't think this will hold up. Plus, he is the CEO of FRR.
Okay. Oh my. Take your litter box with you because she's a cat. And yep. So this, yeah, that's a reference to the Good Like 13's video. Let me show you. Let me show you the Good Like 13's video. I'll just show you the tiniest bit at the beginning because that's where that joke is from. Okay, so Good Like 13. Okay, and we go in here. And then we go, oh, why? It's going to make me go to the middle. Okay. No. Pause. Okay. Here it is. Right at the beginning. Right here. Yep, right here. That's where it's from. The ultimate final leaflet death battle. Which is a tremendous doo-doo post, and you need to go in knowing nothing. Yeah, you need to go in knowing nothing. Yes, please do react to this as much as possible, everyone, but go in knowing nothing. So that's where that line came from right there. Okay. Okay, so that was cool. The humor was a little bit stilted because I kind of expected it. Like every time he opens a door, the person is either not working or doing something really egregious. So it was a little bit repetitive and a little bit stilted, but not very much. And I really liked that the animation style was consistent. Let's look at it a little bit again. Okay, and yeah, so one of the things I wanted to point out is that other than the edges of characters being a little bit pixelated, I'm really not seeing any errors. So yeah, the lip syncing looks good. The animation style is really consistent. The lamps look like actual lamps when you look at them. There's misspellings and that kind of thing. But he's pointing them out and using it as part of the joke. And, yeah, so... Yeah, I'm really not noticing anything in particular that I can really criticize about this. And there is Bupela, and just jumping up and down and playing music while pages go everywhere. Okay, so that was the very last one. So now we are done reacting to the last of all 12 videos, and there were 6 in this batch. The link to the previous batch of 6 will be in the description, and when I reacted to those, and then I'll put a link to that description to this batch of 6 so that people who see either one can easily go back and forth and get the entire thing. So yeah, that was, the last batch of them, there was a lot of stuff going on. It's like, I'm trying to think of which one would be the best one of these. I'm thinking probably this one and this one are the 2 best. But I'm having a hard time deciding between them, and they're only slightly better than the others. Like this one is probably 3rd best, but it's like really close. It might be 2nd best. No, I think it is 3rd best. Okay, so yeah, I think this and this one are about at an equal level. Maybe this one is slightly better, and then this would be the 3rd one from this batch. And as far as comparing these guys to the other ones, I'm not sure. I did say before that the other ones, I think this one and this one were the 2 best, and this one the best of the previous batch of 6. So yeah, I think Yeah, I think that's what I would decide if I was a judge, which I am not a judge. No, I am not a judge. Okay, so that was a reaction. Thank you for staying to the end. I appreciate all of you, and I hope that all of these creators continue to grow their channels and grow their skills and produce more stuff. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to what happens in the future in Skyebrows, AI creation communities, and non-Skyebrows AI creation communities. There's a whole bunch of them, and a lot of them are having less and less to do with Skyebrows because it's just everyone on the internet is realizing, hey, you can use AI like it's a studio full of animators and musicians, and you can bring your ideas to life in these videos. Everyone's realizing it. So there's more and more communities springing up. And I think there'll be a lot of big names in the future, and some of them will be ones that I've never heard of at this moment. There'll be people who'll pop up, and there'll be people that I haven't even heard of, and I'll be like, oh wow, this person came out of nowhere, and look at their videos. So there's going to be a lot of that stuff going on. I'm really excited to see where things will be a year from now. It's just people are learning, and the technology itself is growing, and it'll be really cool. Yeah, it'll be really cool.